Hello folks, welcome to my channel Java Demystified by SSR. Here comes the question number 30. What are static nested classes in Java? Let's demystify this question. Static nested classes. So in Java, a class can be defined inside other class. Basically, those classes are called nested classes which are getting defined in the other class, and they are two types. One is non-static nested classes, which are also called inner classes. The other is static nested classes. So basically static nested classes are static in nature. That means the static modifier has to be prefixed before the class name, and these static nested classes are member classes of the enclosing class. That means they are just like the members of the enclosing class. They cannot be defined inside a method. That means static nested classes cannot be local classes because static will not be applicable inside a method. And these static nested classes can access only static members of the enclosing class. These can access only the static members of the enclosing class, and they could not able to access directly the non-static members, because in a static context, so non-static is not applied directly, but with objects it is possible. And a static nested class can have non-static members just like any other class. That means in its definition it can have non-static members, but it cannot access non-static members of its enclosing class or other class directly. And whenever we have a static nested class, in order to refer this static nested class, the outer class or the enclosing class object is not required, because static members can be directly accessed with the class name. Since this nested class is a static class, and it can be directly accessible, because static members can be accessible directly, like a main method which is public statics, that is static, that can be directly invoked by the class name, by the JVM. In the same fashion, any static nested class doesn't require its enclosing class object. As an example, the syntax is like this. So we have some class A, that is the outer class, and inside this outer class now I have class B which is static. So the class definition goes over here. You can have the data members and methods which are of static, non-static, etc. But this static class B cannot access non-static members of this particular class A directly. Okay, but if any static member is there, it can be this static class B can access those static members. Okay, so now whenever you want to refer to this class B, we can actually refer A dot B, class A, so capital A dot B, because object is not required to access a static member. Okay, so let's all these things we'll understand with a programming example. Okay, so if you see here, I have a class outer, public class outer, so which is going to be my main class or executable class, because it contains main method as well. And of course this outer class has some private member, that is name, which is of type string and which has some value predefined, that is Java. Okay, and see, this is a non-static member. Okay, because there is no static. And this class outer has a static class called nested. So now I'm having a static nested class inside this particular class, because this class nested is of type static. Okay, so what are the limitations now? This nested class, static nested class, cannot access non-static members of the outer class, but it can have all the members defined. So void message, this static class has a method which is a non-static member, void message, and in the message method, what actually happening is system.out.println name. So name actually is the outer class variable, that means it's enclosing class data member, which is non-static, and this should not be possible. It should not be possible because it's not static. right? Yeah, so and then I have a main method, public static void main. So I would like to access this message method. I would like to access this message method. So in order to access this message method, okay, so because this is non-static, I need to create an object of nested. So how do we create an object of nested? This way, outer dot nested in equals to, in is the object reference, equal to new outer dot nested. Okay, because nested is static, I am not creating an object of the outer, because static members can be accessed with the class name. So outer dot nested is possible because nested is static. So outer dot nested, and I need to create an object of nested because I need to access this non-static method, non-static method. So object is required. So in equal to new outer dot nested. So this is the difference one has to understand, because my class nested is static. My class nested is static. That's why it can directly refer with the class name outer dot nested in equals to new outer dot nested, and I'm trying to call this method in dot message. But before that, so here I am expecting a compile time error. The reason is in a static class, we are trying to access a non-static member of its enclosing class. So let me save this and see Java C outer dot Java. Now we can actually see non-static variable name cannot be referenced from static context. So there is a compile time error, right? So this is the point actually I am making. So what we need to do is we can actually make a static. We can actually make it static. So static private, these are two modifiers, right? So modifiers can be in any order. Okay, it can be private static or static private. There is no problem. Now a static nested class now accessing a static member, that is possible. Now there will not be any compile time error. Now this works fine. So now in order to have this particular behavior, we require an object of this nested class, because this nested class, even though it is static, it has a non-static member. So in order to call non-static members, we require an object. Okay, so that's why outer dot nested in equal to new outer dot nested in dot message. Now we are expecting the outcome as Java, right? So let me save this and compile Java C outer dot Java. So there's no problem because the name has become now static. And when you run this Java outer, then we have Java got printed. Okay, so this is one example of a static nested class. Okay, so now what else we can do is we can actually make a static nested class containing static method as well. Now everything has become static. See, static nested class has a static method, and the static method is accessing a static member of its outer class. So now everything is static. So now because everything is static, do we require an object? No, because this nested class can be called directly with the class name. So outer dot nested, since message method is also a static, object is not required. We can also say nested dot message, right? So now here what happens? We don't require this actually. Rather, what we can do is we can actually say like this. I want to call this message method, right? So I am saying first outer because that is my main class, and now everything is available in that outer class itself. Outer dot nested dot message. Object is no longer required because in the class outer you have a static nested class. You can say outer dot nested. In the nested class you have a static method, and you can call that method directly nested dot message. Object is no longer required. So outer dot nested dot message, now it's going to give me Java. So when everything is static, you don't require an object to be created. So let me compile this. Java C outer dot Java compiled successfully, and when I say Java outer, and it is going to be give me Java. Okay, so now let me actually make the difference from the second program to this program. Now my behavior is a little bit different. So let me actually compile it again. Java outer, now we can see Java and two apostrophe symbols following actually. right? So this is a static nested class, and static nested classes have not so much of use, because in a real world we will not be getting everything every time everything is static. Most of non-static things will be there and few of static things will be there. Okay, so but in Java, as part of nested classes, we have static nested classes as well. Okay, so whenever a static nested class is there, and that static nested class has a limitation of accessing non-static members, and that's why it objects are required. We can actually indirectly with the objects we can access, and if you make everything as part of static nested class static, then no object is required to access those members, because static doesn't exist in the object context, right? Hope you understood static nested classes, and if you understood this concept properly, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thanks for